Have you ever paused to consider the colossal role electricity plays in our daily lives? It powers the devices that keep us connected, the appliances that make our lives easier, and the lights that dispel the darkness. But how does this vital resource get to our homes, offices, and schools? Today we delve into the different ways of generating electricity, comparing them in terms of efficiency, cost, and environmental impact. The first method we'll explore is fossil fuel power. This method entails burning coal, oil, or natural gas to generate steam, which then powers turbines to produce electricity. When it comes to efficiency, fossil fuels are a mixed bag. Coal, for instance, has an efficiency rate of around 30 to 40%. Natural gas, on the other hand, can reach up to 60% efficiency. In terms of cost, fossil fuels have long held the advantage, particularly in regions rich in these resources. But the story changes when we consider the environmental impact. Burning fossil fuels emits greenhouse gases, contributing significantly to global warming. So, while fossil fuels may be efficient and cost-effective, they carry a high environmental cost. Next on our list is nuclear power. Nuclear power plants produce electricity by harnessing the heat from nuclear fission to create steam. This steam then drives a turbine that generates electricity. The efficiency of nuclear power is impressive, sitting at around 33%. However, the upfront costs of constructing a nuclear power plant are enormous. And while nuclear power doesn't emit greenhouse gases, it does produce radioactive waste, which presents its own set of environmental challenges. Let's move on to renewable resources. These include methods like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. Solar panels convert sunlight directly into electricity, wind turbines harness the power of the wind, and hydroelectric power uses the force of falling or flowing water. Their efficiency varies widely, from 20% for solar panels to up to 90% for hydroelectric power. The cost of renewable energy has been falling rapidly, with solar and wind now often cheaper than fossil fuels in many parts of the world. And in terms of environmental impact, renewables are the clear winners, producing little to no greenhouse gas emissions. Finally, there's biomass, which involves burning organic materials like wood and agricultural waste to generate electricity. The efficiency of biomass is relatively low, around 20%. However, it can be a cost-effective solution in areas with abundant organic waste. The environmental impact of biomass is complex. While it does emit greenhouse gases, these emissions can be offset if the biomass is sustainably managed. In conclusion, each method of generating electricity has its strengths and weaknesses. Fossil fuels are efficient and often inexpensive, but carry a heavy environmental toll. Nuclear power is highly efficient, but comes with high upfront costs and the challenge of managing radioactive waste. Renewable resources vary in efficiency and are becoming increasingly cost-competitive, all while having a minimal environmental impact. And biomass can be a cost-effective solution in certain areas, though its environmental impact depends heavily on sustainable management practices. So, the next time you flip on a light switch or charge your phone, remember the complex processes and trade-offs that bring that electricity to you, and consider how our choices about electricity generation can shape not only our lives, but also the future of our planet.